this is our restaurant segment, Restaurant of the Week, and today we're here at Anita'S Cantina, a Mexican restaurant, talking to the owner, Javier.
How's it going, yo? Javier.
So let's just start off. Can you tell us a little bit about when you started the restaurant, why you started it, all those kind of things?
Yeah, so we've been here for like 5 years now, and man, why I started it is like a long story. I was teaching, and then I was just kind of like bored with teaching, because that doesn't want to get you so far. And I was a cook before, and I missed that like kitchen rush. I don't know if you guys ever work in the kitchen, but there's like a rush, you get high on it, Yeah. And I missed it, so I was like, I'm just gonna make some tacos and have an event, and just invite some friends over, and then that got popular, and I started doing more of those, and then people were like, you should open a restaurant, and I did. Here we are, man, 5 years later. Wow. Yeah. I had I bought like a bag meat cart.
Okay.
Yeah, and I set it up outside of bars, and was doing like pop-up events, and just kind of snowballed, man. And turned into this place.
That's awesome. And also, you're American, right?
Yeah, Texas.
Mexican American as well, right? I guess that's also why you decided to do a Mexican style restaurant, right?
I mean, there were no tacos in Hanoi. There were a couple places, but
a couple places, but not too many,
not
right?
Not like Mama made, so I had to make it myself.
I also have a question. Are any of these recipes from family recipes or anything like that?
Yeah. So the place is called Anita'S.
Yeah.
And everybody, I got some people like, are you Anita? And I'm like, nah. Anita was the woman that raised me, or like helped raise me. She raised my dad, raised my uncles and my cousins. She was just like in the family, my second mom. So she taught me like all my first memories of cooking, or like of anything, like in the kitchen with her, eating food, watching her cook and stuff like that. So the basis of everything we do here is like what I learned from Anita. So family tradition, and family recipes and stuff like that, with my own spin on it.
Your turn. Ask a question, Josh. I feel like I talk too much on this show. I feel like I say too much.
Here 5 years, right?
Yeah, 5 years.
Now, how many genuine Mexican, were there other Mexican restaurants here, or like were we the first?
Well, Hanoi was different 5 years ago. I mean, like, Tay Ho was different 5 years ago.
Yeah, definitely.
There was like, can I drop names? Is that
I don't think. I don't care if they get angry at us, but but we still like you. No problem. Like Salt and Lime was before you, right?
Here, and Taco Bar was here before. And then there was like a few other little Tacos Fresh and More, I think, was around, but it wasn't really big,
No.
So yeah, man, it seemed like I could feel the market, And everybody says like Tex-Mex this or whatever, I think people, it's like that's my culture, right?
Tex-Mex. You're from Texas.
Yeah, right. I'm from the border, so like Tex-Mex for real.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, cool.
And like there was none of that, and I figured I was like, well, might as well show people, what like this is like South Texas, North Mexico, like what that's all about. And man, I just got in at the right time, I guess. There was like nothing there.
Is it different than what you get in California? Because I'm from Southern California.
Yeah,
we have the border, right?
Mex and Tex-Mex are like different things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's just like Mexico's a big country.
Yeah.
Much different styles of cooking, much different regions. Like California is different. Texas is one thing.
Like this, you have Salsa Verde or?
Yeah, we do all the classics.
Now, that's what this is just a personal question, actually. Do you get green tomatoes here?
We gotta make do,
Right?
Because
I don't know if people know, but like Salsa Verde is great green sauce, right?
Yeah.
And it's made from green tomatoes that are always green. They don't go red.
They're called tomatillos.
Yes. And they come in like a skin.
Yeah.
They have to they're sticky. Right?
Yeah.
And they're like, I call them green tomatoes. And I think they're very just more like to like Mexico in that area, right? I don't
they're hard to reproduce.
Other places,
Like they don't grow up.
Can you grow it here?
Could grow it here, but nobody's doing it. Not
Right.
can't get like 10 kilos tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
but the thing with Mexican food is that like most of the ingredients are basically the same. You find cilantro here, tomatoes, you know, like the specialty stuff. You can find it, but if you can't, you just gotta get creative. You know? So you do what you can. So it's not exactly like it's gonna be with some dishes. You know,
Yeah.
I do my best.
No, well, you got to understand that, you know,
Yeah.
the different countries, they do have certain things.
Right.
And I do love the sauces.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Messing around with it,
Yeah.
But yeah, I really appreciate all the different sauces that you have, that it's kind of just sitting there. And I thought that was very authentic of when I've been to restaurants in Mexico, and it's like, you know, they don't charge you don't charge us for it.
The
Like
salsa on
everybody.
the taco.
Oh
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But you know, most other places they charge you for whatever.
Right.
And I love that it's just sitting there. So we're like 3 different or 4 different.
Now we got 4.
4
People
different.
wanted something spicy.
Let's talk about the 4 different sauces. Then.
Yeah, sure, man. We got the red salsa, it's just like a roasted tomato salsa.
Okay.
And we've got like the green salsa, we were just talking about that. And I started making like a super spicy one because everybody was like, you need that heat, right?
What are the
so,
chilies that you use for
We're
that?
using like just the local chilies, those like bird's eyes.
Yeah, those are.
And a few chilies that I bring from back at home. Chile árbol, which is like, I bring it dried, and it's like super spicy. So put that in there. But yeah, dude, it's, I don't know what it is, but you can't get it like Mexico spicy. You don't have that like habanero peppers.
Right.
Yeah.
I wish I could get up here. You can find them sometimes.
Do you think it's possible to grow some of these things here with the climate here? You know, maybe in the future, maybe get a little garden going and you can
Yeah.
some of those,
Definitely.
Yeah, I definitely miss those, man.
Yeah.
Habaneros are good.
Yeah, habaneros are great.
But yeah, we do what we can with what we got.
Cool.
Yeah. So I try to keep it like based in tradition, but you know, because tradition's like just when you're Mexican or Mexican American or like any cultural heritage, it's like important to maintain your identity based on your like I'm American, but my family's. I said the word pressed us because we've been there the whole time.
Yeah.
That used to be Mexico.
Yeah, right. Yeah, definitely.
So my family's been on like the Rio Grande area. So it's just like tradition every day, rice and beans and tortillas on the table every day. So I try to like have everything be like 1 foot in tradition, always. And then I try to like mix it up.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys you've never been here before, I don't think, right?
No, I've never been here.
Alright, we gotta get you something to try.
Yeah.
But we always do like specials and like try to keep it popping.
Yeah, well, I do see you trying to bring in some different things from time to time, and then they just kind of come and then go. You find that is because you're trying to do some real authentic stuff, but the clientele here are not really ones that
Well, there's
enjoy
some
that kind
things-
of. Like I've seen pozole before,
Sure.
and then I wanted to come and get it, but it was already gone.
Yeah.
And it's another one, cabeza, at one
Oh,
time.
dude, that one was my favorite. But nobody buys it.
But that's the thing. It's really authentic, right? And I think like the clientele here is a lot of people that like Mexican food but never been to Mexico or really have that real kind of real like the other stuff that's not just tacos or burritos or quesadillas and stuff like that, right? So I guess what do you think about that? You find that that's
Well, like,
something that's stopping you from doing certain
it
dishes?
doesn't really ever stop me.
No, but to keep it at
To
least.
keep it, right? But the thing with the specials is that, I mean, I like to keep it interesting, right? Because if I came in and I just made the same things every day, I get bored.
Yeah.
And the specials let me, like, be creative, think of new stuff, and sometimes it's creative stuff. Like, I'll make some wacky Thai fusion taco thing one week.
Nice.
And the next week I'll make like something a lot more traditional, like cabeza, which is head, by the way. You know what cabeza is. And some people get kind of squeamish about those, but if you know, you know, they're good, right?
It's good.
So I'll have that on there for like the hardcore,
Yeah.
There's some people that are like, they come in especially for that stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. If you had that, I would come in and like
Right,
just
but
for
it's
that.
not. I mean, it's not something to put on the long-term menu or anything
Yeah.
like that. But I just like to keep it sometimes super traditional, sometimes just out of left field. Like the special this week is hot dogs. You know, just for fun, just to, like, to keep myself entertained. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I did see that, and you got what's it on top? Some.
We got a few different kinds. Yeah.
I saw one with like a whole bunch of meat on top.
Yeah, it's called birria.
Okay.
Birria is like a pretty traditional dish. It's like meat stewed and it's really good. You should get one. It's meat stewed in like chilies and spices and stuff. And then I was like, I'm gonna put that on a hot dog and cover it in cheese.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, it is. It is, man. Yeah, so just try to, you know, because I started the place to like a tribute to Anita, really. I mean, I did it for myself because it's something that once I started doing it, it was like, oh, I need to be doing this.
Right.
And when I was doing the pop-ups, it was crazy, you know, because like I had never run a restaurant before, you know, and I would do these pop-up events, and I would hire like chefs for hire and waiters, and we would just go into my buddy's bar and turn it into a restaurant one night. And they would always just be like whack disasters. Every single one was just like, it was crazy. But you know, it like, and I started doing it. I was like, well, I need to be doing this. You know, this is what, obviously, this is where I'm gonna go for the next few years. And then once I started doing that, I was like, well, I gotta give it up to Anita because she was the one that taught me everything. I don't exactly know where I was going with that. It's just, yeah, you know, this. It's
a great story. I love that. I didn't know. I didn't actually.
And she passed a few years ago. So it was like, you know, a tribute.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They've never tribute on the other side of the world.
I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Mexican restaurant in Vietnam.
Yeah, bro, it's awesome.
Kind of a weird move.
And a very popular Mexican restaurant in Tay Ho. A lot of people love it coming here. And they say that you're probably the most popular Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
Or people say, I mean,
people say it. Hey, I didn't say it.
People say, I think it's great, you know. I come here all the time, you know. Not all the time, I don't live in Tay Ho, but like,
Yeah. But I want to go to that restaurant that's like, you know, somebody's super passionate about that.
Yeah.
And that's like, it's coming from them.
yeah, exactly.
I used to love this Ukrainian restaurant called CCC. Did you guys ever go there? And the owner was like this Ukrainian grandma. And everything was just so dope because that was like, it was coming from her heart.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can do anything, I suppose, if it comes from your heart.
It's gonna be good.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I try to do here, is just like, everything from the heart.
Yeah.
What's your most popular dish? What is your best seller?
It's always going to be tacos and burritos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what everybody knows. Because Mexican food is global.
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
it's
Yeah.
definitely.
That's
It's
what I was.
escaped Mexico. You know?
Actually, that's interesting to say because what are dishes that they normally don't have at other Mexican restaurants that you have here?
Yeah, well, you got to do tacos and burritos.
Right.
Yeah, that's number. Yeah, you can't have a Mexican restaurant without tacos.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know, I like so enchiladas.
Enchiladas,
We have them here. That's like this a Mexican dish.
Yeah.
You know, you go to Mexico,
Oh, yeah.
you're gonna find enchiladas.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Oh,
find
yeah.
in all different styles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But the one we do here is like South Texas style.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys ever been down there, but it's like a point of pride. You know,
Oh, okay.
like that's like you make good enchiladas. It's like one of the pillars of the Tex-Mex spirit. You know, is
Yeah.
enchiladas. And that's something that we offer that not a lot of other people do. And I make it with like the actual chilies. They're called ancho guajillos. I bring them over from when I go home. I bring like suitcases, boxes, and bags. I feel like Tony Montana because they're all like packaged and wrapped in tape. Unzipping a suitcase full of packages.
Nice.
But yeah, so that's something I'm real proud of is the enchiladas. That's like, if there's anything like, there's Tex-Mex and then there's like Tex-Mex everybody knows about is like covered in cheese and you know, or like chalupas or whatever the hell Taco Bell is doing.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I love Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Alright,
You know what?
I love Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's in time.
I do like Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I don't. It's not really authentic or whatever, but
I know,
it's
Yeah, but
It is
that's
delicious.
that's what the world knows. And I'm talking
Yes,
about it
exactly.
globally.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
the world knows.
Yeah.
But it's so much
there's-
more than that, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about like there's that commercial Tex-Mex stuff, and then there's like what because there's the whole border region. Like that's people's culture, that's people's lives. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like we weren't eating every day like this,
Right.
and we never had burritos. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We never had like a bowl of queso on the table.
Oh, right, okay.
But it was, you know, like
Or like chimichangas.
there's what you
That's
would eat
like-
at home.
that's
Yeah, like
like-
chimichangas.
Yeah.
There's like the Tex-Mex that you would eat in your home.
Yeah,
Or like,
yeah.
like the life that you live. You know what I mean? If you're Tex-Mex, you're like you're living in both cultures in a way, right? But it also developed because it was Mexico, and then it was its own country for a second, and then it was America. So that area, there's no lines. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of mixed together. You know? Texas, Mexico, whatever. Tex-Mex. I think it's kind of a loose term, but. My grandma didn't know she was making Tex-Mex food. She was just making food. You know?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And I wanted to bring some of that because, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I love that covered in cheese Tex-Mex stuff. But also, I wanted to like bring more of like what you would actually get at home. You know, rice and beans and on special occasions. I was a fat kid, man, because my mom made the best dish.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
Mexican
the best rice, the best
Mexican
beans.
food I find is very fatty. Like there's a lot
Yeah,
of
it's there's a reason that most people have diabetes and heart disease and stuff. I'm gonna say I don't suggest you eat this every day.
Yeah.
I would love for you all to eat this every day.
Yeah. No, same here. Well, when I was in Mexico, I weighed a lot more. I gained a lot of weight.
There's something about the food in Mexico that is just almost impossible to reproduce.
Yeah.
Like when you go to these little like taco stands and you just, I mean, you live there. Have you ever been to Mexico?
No, well, on spring break I went to Mexico.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I didn't get to real Mexico.
Right on. You get that kind of food.
TJ,
Yeah.
TJ.
Yeah, right on.
Oh, Tijuana.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Just over the border of San
Yeah,
Diego.
but sometimes you'll get this taco from some random dude, you know?
Yeah.
And it'll be like the best thing you've ever had in your entire life.
Oh wow.
And yeah, there's something about food in Mexico. Because I have people come here and they're like, oh, it's not
Fantastic.
totally authentic. And I'm like, well, what is these days?
Yeah, exactly.
But living in Southern California, we have a lot of very genuine, like
Right.
regular, like Mexican foods. They were unique. They were real established Mexican foods from the border. You go to these amazing Mexican restaurants, and I miss that from California because you eat the greatest, you know.
Sure, man.
Not just Taco Bell, right? Nothing against Taco Bell,
Yeah,
but you
that's
know.
talking about. Go to Mexico.
Yeah.
Let me see some
I
real
know.
good
That's
food.
my friends down there. I said, yeah, their food is amazing.
Yeah, dude. It's,
Yeah.
it's another level. I mean, and I'm trying to bring some of that here, but
Yeah.
most
Do you have tostadas?
we
had them
used
before,
to.
used to, right?
Yeah. I mean, we can still make them if you ask, but people. There's
Everybody just likes tacos and burritos.
Yeah, of course.
They're kind of hard to get.
Yeah, well, you gotta,
Yeah,
like,
it's
burritos.
yeah.
They're delicious, though.
Yeah. But
Yeah. So, anyways, what kind of things can you tell us are coming up for you? Some new deals, new specials, new foods.
Yeah.
What should the people come for?
let's see what's going on this year. Yeah, I mean, I'm always trying to push it, you know. I'm always trying to come up with something. So right now I got like a few different experiments in the kitchen. So there'll always be something new, you know. Check into our Facebook page or, you know, follow us on Instagram or whatever.
We'll
We'll
put all that stuff up.
Yeah, cool. But I try to just like keep it fresh, you know. So not every week, but you know.
Do you have
most of
any
the time, there's
specials
something new.
like Tuesdays or Wednesdays or anything?
Yeah, well,
like
we
that?
do happy hour every day from like 4 to 6 p.m. And you can get pictures of margaritas for $2.60, which is like 3 margaritas for like $2.60, which is pretty good. And you get to like, there's like little plates, so it's like Mexican tapas basically.
Okay,
And,
nice.
Yeah, it's a good time. Come in, have some margaritas. You know, if I'm gonna push one thing, we have the biggest margarita in Hanoi. Can I show y'all the cup?
Yes,
Can I just
yes,
go pick it up?
please do. Maybe we'll order it.
Go. If y'all ever want to come down, we will make you a margarita in this glass right here. Okay, this is probably a fishbowl.
Yeah.
I don't know what you actually use this cup for, but it's like 10 margaritas in one. So we only do that for groups of 4 or more.
Yeah.
So we don't want everybody, you know, like wiping out.
Yeah, you don't. So you can. One person can't come up and just order that.
And if you do order this, take a grab. All right.
Take a grab.
This thing's big.
That's the Little John fishbowl drink.
How much?
Yeah, right.
How much is it?
This we go for 1.2, but during happy hour we just do a mil.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a whole bottle of tequila.
There's a whole bottle.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about the tequilas
Yeah,
here.
we
Now,
got tequila.
now as a Mexican restaurant, do you have any tequilas that are like a little bit special?
Well,
Or?
I used to, man. Nobody's been home in a while, right?
Okay.
So I used to go home because COVID or whatever. But I used to go home like once a year, twice a year, and I would always manage to bring back like 5 or 6 really special bottles. So you can get like Patron here. You can get Don Julio.
Don Julio is one of my favorite
It's
tequilas.
actually excellent.
Yeah.
There's a couple smaller brands that are really good, and then there's like this incredible.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the usual stuff. So, under normal circumstances, pandemic, aside, we usually have like some weird stuff that you can't find around here.
With the worm, man.
Oh, that's mezcal.
That's
That's not tequila.
You gotta come in and have a couple drinks. I'll teach you all about it, man. But people don't, because everybody thinks it's like Jose Cuervo.
Oh, yeah.
Getting messed up with
Yeah,
stuff,
right.
but there's a lot out there.
Oh yeah, I think Jose Cuervo is one of the worst tequilas.
It's again, in case they sue you.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's so good. I just not one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's not the best.
All right. Well, thanks for talking. Is there anything
man,
else you want to say before we go? Anything?
If you haven't been here, come on down. We always cook from the heart. Everything's handmade. And we make everything. We make all the tortillas. We make the sour cream, all the salsas. So come on down, y'all.
Nice view of the lake. You got over the lake.
Yeah, we got a nice view too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for talking for us.
Yeah, thanks for
I love
coming in,
your
Joe.
food, and
Thank you,
I think you're an amazing
Right.
person. And
Thanks, man.
come down to Anita'S.
Thank you.
Best
down.
Mexican food in town.
All right. Through the hard way.
Through the hard way.
No doubt. Street the hard way. Street the hard way.
You better walk, baby, in the sense of your life. A lot of men didn't, and a lot of men died. So go, little hopper, on the nuclear wall, down on the roadside, down through the mud of it all. You better roll, baby, like a baddest man rolls. All the right ones fell in the time of the gold. Sleep high on the wind side, down through the coals. Feel where there is fire, feel it, there is life in the soul. Well, I've been talking, gambling as I'm walking, ain't gonna find my way home. Oh, baby, beside me, wrap your arms and lie to me, feeling so ungrown. Take it from the boy on the road. Set us free, set your heart ablaze at gallows street. Won't you give your heart and your soul to me, blind in the difference in ray and fray and finding the dreaming lies that the soul is bruised, where dreaming dies in the common room. So dream the high of the candles loose. It's all the words that you always knew, and I'm following the faces, I'm finding the door, finding the crates, I'm finding the floor. Out in the dream I can see you no more, and out in the I never see we no more. And yes, this heart's on overdrive, but man can't pay all this soul is mine. But these long conversations, cause these hot palpitations, the soul of the nation. So swing it, it's singing. You better walk, baby, in the times of your strife. So many went down, no one went alive. So breathe in the sugar, breathe in the charms, breathe from the devil, breathe from the life and the heart. Well, I've been step forward and get the fuck out of line. Cause if you conform or stick to the norm, you end up in the void and get deleted like porn. Rappers today don't regard this as an art. You can't compare because we're worlds apart, we're generations ahead, and your words lack depth. Step in my vicinity and take your last breath. Say the wrong thing, get smacked tonight. Then I step up to the mic and bring you back to life. Give you an OBE and mess up your whole aura. Soon to be forgotten like Internet Explorer. My shit is chrome. You can find me on Google. My verse a masterpiece. Yours is just a doodle. The things that I'm saying, kids, I'm not playing. When it's not training, people start playing like, what is this vibe that the rebel monk brings? Only the real, we don't speak LinkedIn. A war of our own, no need to be kings. Yo, that real hip hop. When my phone's ring ding, like what is this vibe that the rebel monk brings? Hey yo, only the real, we don't speak LinkedIn. A war of our own, no need to be kings. Yo, that real hip hop. When my phone's ring ding, like. Hey yo, I'll give it to you mentally. This is where I'm meant to be. Put the pen to paper, bring you dope track wizardry. Heard my style before, I can't believe you sent for me. Fuck your whack shit, fuck your fake ting pleasantries. Vibe is outdated, I'm looking at it skeptically. You're in deep water, you best hold your breath for me. You know what? Hey yo, don't fucking bother. Weekend rappers and a weekday pussy. Seen it all before, don't stress, just trust me. This a Kevalita, what the hi-hat said, and it said, yo, what is this thing? What is this vibe that the rebel mark bring? And we said, what car? Well, your man might steal it. Like the street said, I give you a gal their feelings. They're talking about my problems cause they're so first world. But I see what I got and I know what it's worth now. Said I know what it's worth. Yes, I know what it's worth. What is this vibe that the rebel mob brings? Only the real, we don't speak LinkedIn. A war of our own, no need to be kings. Real hip hop, when my phone's ring ding. Like what is this vibe that the rebel mob brings? Only the real, we don't speak LinkedIn. A war of our own, no need to be kings. Yo, that real hip hop, when my phone's ring ding. Like this is when I'm meant to be. I give it to you mentally. This is when I'm meant to be. I give it to you mentally. This is when I'm meant to be. I give it to you mentally. This is when I'm meant to be. Thank you.